The Helena High Bengals picked up a win over the Missoula Sentinel Spartans last night in 3 sets to 1. Now the Bengals will look to this Saturday as it's crosstown round 1. They host the reigning Class AA champion Helena Capital Bruins. The Helena High Bengals were the only team in the Western AA to beat the Helena Capital Bruins last season. But now sporting a roster that only slightly resembles the Bengals of 2018, Helena High knows they have their work cut out for them ahead of Saturday's crosstown matchup.
They've got a great offense and great defense also, and they just, when they get a ball, they execute it very well.
But that doesn't mean the Bengals think they can't win. Coming off of a 3-1 victory over Missoula Sentinel yesterday, Helena feels that they're ready to take Capital head-on.
Crosstown's such a big game, such a big rivalry that I think momentum-wise from homecoming, from Sentinel, we all just have this built-up energy. I think we're all just so ready to play, see our friends across town, and finally show off what we can do.
And if you've been to a crosstown matchup, you know it doesn't matter what sport it is. Whether it's volleyball, basketball, or football, it gets loud and it gets rowdy. And the Bengals know they'll have to keep their wits about them if they want to walk away with a win.
One thing that we do before the game is we pick out where the hitters are and where the great defense is, and if the setter's front row or back row, and that really helps get us channeled into the next play.
They just try to focus in and key in on what we have going on the court and try to put all those extra things aside, and they do a really good job about that.
But that is dependent on who you ask. Something the Helena High student section could help propel the Bengals to victory.
Our student section this year has actually done a really good job of just being rowdy and stuff like that, and I think the energy and the rowdiness will actually just feed onto the momentum on our court. So if anything, I think it'll just add on to our momentum and it'll help us in the end instead of distracting us.
The stage is set, the nets are up, the players are ready. Crosstown round 1 will get underway this Saturday with Helena High hosting the Helena Capital Bruins at 1 o'clock.